Hi, hello, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Maddie Bloom. I'm a multi-genre author. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. It means the world to me. It feels like 10 million years since I have talked to you all, and so I feel like I have 10 million things to say, but as the title suggests, this weekend I'll be trying to add 10,000 words to my work in progress about once a year since I've started my channel. I've tried to write 10,000 words in one day, and to date, I have yet to hit that exact mark. There's been once where I was really close. I think I was like under 1,000 words off, and I had misread, so I thought I won, and I went to bed all happy, and then I woke up and was like, no, I actually didn't. But I still counted it as a win because I was so close. But I really love Lindy Jung's YouTube channel, and I saw that she's been writing 10,000 words every weekend, and I thought that sounds a little bit more manageable than 10,000 words in one 24-hour block. So that is what this weekend is about, is writing, and a lot of reading because I have a library book for a book club. And then I have 2 more library pickups to pick up today for a video that I really want to make. So a lot of library books that I need to read. Before I dive in, because this is the first vlog of 2026, I just wanted to give you a Spark Notes version of 2025. Was not my year. Post release, there was all this energy, and I feel like I wanted to have done more things without the doing of the things, if that makes sense. I was definitely putting the cart before the horse, and because of that expectation of finishing things quickly and the inability to meet that standard, I feel like I was just starting and stopping, like basically just a hamster in that wheel. I was just going in circles. And by the end, I was just really burnt out. I spent most of December doom scrolling and reflecting on the year. So 2026 is hopefully a lot better. And while 2025 was difficult, I think I learned a lot of important lessons that I'm very glad to have learned. And I feel a lot more secure and ready to tackle 2026. So for 2026, this is going to be my year of the cicada. Cicadas spend most of their lives underground before they pop out to scream at you. And that's what I want this year to be, is I'm underground. I'm just putting my head down, writing, working on projects. And then in 2027, I'm going to pop out and scream about all the projects that I have ready to release or query or whatever I choose to do. The first quarter of the year, I am not thinking about that. I'm just thinking about writing and developing my skills as a writer and developing a regular writing habit. Something else that I've decided going forward, I am not going to say anything about what I'm working on until I have a workable first draft that I can edit, and I know that it's at a point where I can finish it, and I'm not going to just develop something, start writing, struggle because there's so much more to go, but I've already said something about it and I feel like I have to get it out, and then it just like falls apart. So until I have a workable first draft that I'm happy with in the state that it's in, I will say I'm writing, but I'm not going to say one single thing about it, because honestly, every time I got on here and was like, I'm working on this project, it would just kill any motivation I had to work on that project. And I don't know if this will be a forever thing, or maybe it's just that it's this sophomore book and I feel a lot of pressure to make something better and more successful and trying to always grow in a linear fashion, even though I know that's not the case. So I don't know. Just for right now, head in the sand, plugging away at what I'm working on. And when it's in a more concrete state, then I will start to yap your ears off about what I'm working on. For today, I think I'm going to aim for 6 to 7,000 words just so I can have a lighter day tomorrow. But if I only hit the 5,000 word mark today, then, I still have another day to write another 5,000 words. So we will see what ends up happening. I have to check my document to see what my current word count is. I'll put it up here though. Editing Maddie will. I'm going to start at the library. Honestly, my office space, this is one of the things I need to work on this year because it is just not very inspiring to me. I don't really like being here, so I've been writing in bed a lot as well, but it's always good to get out of the house. So we're going to go work at the library, and that's good because I have 2 freaking books that I need to pick up. We've got a big day ahead of us. So I'm going to stop yapping for a little bit, get writing, and then we'll check back in, see how it's going. The library was super busy today, which totally makes sense because it is Saturday, so all of the kids out of school are going there. They have so many places to sit, so it's always easy to find a little spot just for yourself to sit down and write even on those busy days. And I got about 1,500 words in, which is excellent. I have been struggling with feeling like a writer these past few months. So just having the space and time to immerse myself in a world and figure out who the characters are, what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing has been really, really nice. And I think I have started to redevelop that connection to writing right at the end of December and carrying that into January now. It's like today's the 10th, I believe. And that has felt really good. Like I said, I'm going to be pretty tight-lipped about anything that I'm working on until I have that workable first draft that I know I can edit and make better and make consumable for other eyes. I would really love to finish some manuscripts this year. So I think shutting up until they're ready is going to just be the best course of action for right now. So with this afternoon, I'm going to take a pause to read a little bit and then get back into writing. I'll just be doing some sprints. And I think I'm going to use the Focus Friend app. I think it's really cute and I like to decorate my beans room. I named mine Clarence and probably use the breaks in between to just keep reading. Sunday ended up being such a more relaxed, stay in bed kind of day. I spent the morning reading and I made a lot of progress in both Her Majesty's Royal Coven, Butcher and Blackbird. I am enjoying one quite a bit more than the other. I'll let you guess which is which. But as for the writing portion, I am really glad that I did this exercise. As I'm filming right now, I have about 1,000 words to go, but I want to film my outro now so I can get ready for bed, put on a face mask, and type my last 1,000-ish words that I need to meet my goal. So I'll put my ending word count here. But I really enjoyed this process, and I don't think I will do it for a long while again, because I did notice that about the 4,000 to 6,000 word mark, the quality of writing just plummeted. And I do feel like I have some fairly aimless scenes that I will have to go back and edit because I was just looking at that word count a little bit too much. So I do think when I am writing a little bit slower, I am paying more attention to scene structure and whether or not everything I am writing is important or not. So I think when I am reading back through this draft, I'll be able to pinpoint the exact portion when I really started to just start throwing words at the document. And sometimes that's what you need to push forward. I think it's always good to change things up every once in a while. So again, I'm very glad I did this challenge, though I do think I will cool it with the word count challenges, and in the future, focus more on the time I am investing into my writing routine. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you would like to follow along on my writing journey, or I post sometimes book videos or a good yap session, then subscribe to my channel and follow along. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I would love to know what your 2025 reflections or 2026 goals are. I'm looking forward to, again, just enjoying my year of the cicada, going back to basics, staying underground and writing and improving on my skills. I would love to improve my vlogging and my videos, and I would really love to focus on that because I think YouTube is a great short-term output and it does not require the same marathon length of beginning to end in the same way that a novel does. But thank you so much for tagging along, and I will see you in the next one.